It was an accident, I keep saying, but the security footage tells a different story. My Tesla Model S, swerving suddenly in the Techdine parking lot. Alex jumping behind a concrete pillar. The horrible screech of tires. I'm Jennifer Summers, 35, and I just tried to run over my husband because he got more Twitch followers than monthly active users on my enterprise software. Jesus Christ, Jen. Becca's scream cuts through the parking garage as she runs from her car. What are you doing? What am I doing? I'm sitting in my Tesla, hands trembling on the wheel, watching Alex emerge from behind the pillar. His face, God, I've never seen him look at me like that. Like I'm a stranger, a monster. I'm calling security, Becca says, phone already out, and the police. No, I scramble out of the car. It was an accident. Alex, tell them. Tell them I didn't see you. But Alex just backs away, his gaming backpack clutched to his chest like a shield. The same backpack I'd mocked him for buying last month. Professional streamers need professional gear, he'd said. I'd called it his midlife crisis. Security's on their way, Becca announces. Alex, don't move. She's not stable. Not stable? I'm the most stable person I know. Senior project manager at Techdine, perfect performance reviews. I just lost control for a moment. Because he'd been talking about his growing Twitch channel again, about how some streamer named Jade had offered to collaborate, about how gaming was becoming his real career. I have the footage, a voice calls. Derek, Alex's gaming buddy, holds up his phone. Of course he does. He's always recording content for their stupid streams. All of it, Jen. Including you accelerating. Delete it, I whisper. No chance. Derek moves to stand between Alex and me. This is evidence. Security arrives, their questions a blur. I keep explaining. It was an accident. I was distracted. I didn't mean to. But I see the way they look at my perfectly straight tire marks leading directly to that pillar. The way they review Derek's footage. The way Alex won't meet my eyes. I'm staying at Derek's, Alex says finally, his voice steady despite everything. Don't follow me, don't call, don't try to explain. You can't just leave, I say, but security steps between us. Mrs. Summers, the head of security says, please remain here, the police will want to take a statement. Police? No, this can't happen. I'm a tech executive, I'm successful, I'm watching my husband walk away while security guards hold me back. What happened to you, Jen? Becca asks softly. When did you become this person? When? Maybe when Alex's first stream hit 1,000 viewers. Or when that Jade person started hosting him. Or last week, when he mentioned quitting his IT job because his gaming income had surpassed his salary. My phone buzzes, a Twitter notification, someone's already posted the garage footage. Crazy wife tries to run over gaming husband. Techdine exec goes postal over husband's Twitch success. Watch, attempted vehicular assault caught on stream. In one moment of blind rage, I've become content. But not the kind I wanted to be. The next 2 weeks are a blur of legal meetings and HR discussions. I'm placed on administrative leave pending investigation. My Tesla is impounded. Alex files a restraining order. But the worst part? His channel explodes. Today we're discussing surviving toxic relationships. Alex's voice comes through my laptop as I obsessively watch his stream. He looks different now, confident, alive. When someone who claims to love you tries to literally run you over because you're succeeding, the chat floods with support. Donations pour in, his followers triple overnight. Then she appears on his stream. We have a special guest, Alex announces. Jade Pixel Princess Martinez, who's joining Techdine as our new gaming division consultant. Jade is everything I'm not. Warm, genuine, actually interested in gaming. She sits too close to Alex, their chemistry obvious even through the screen. The chat goes wild. Ship them. Better than toxic wife. Pixel Summers incoming. I throw my phone across the room. Becca visits me at home, probably to make sure I haven't completely lost it. The company's launching a gaming division, she says carefully. Alex is being considered for a leadership role. What? My voice sounds strange, even to me. He's just a streamer. No, Jen, he has an MBA, 10 years of IT management experience, and now he's a successful content creator with community management experience. He's exactly what they're looking for. I laugh, but it comes out wrong. He plays games for children. He built a brand while you were trying to tear him down. Becca stands up. And Jen? The security footage has 2 million views now. Gamer Survivor is trending. I check Twitter. My hands shake as I read, at Pixel Princess, proud to support at Summertime GG in his journey from survival to success. Some people try to dim your light because they're afraid of your shine. The tweet has 50k likes. Alex replied with a heart emoji. I drive to Derek's place, knowing I shouldn't. The restraining order is very clear about distance requirements, but I need to explain to make Alex understand. They're streaming when I arrive. Through Derek's gaming room window, I see them, Alex, Derek, and Jade, all laughing about something. Alex looks happier than I've seen him in years. My hand tightens on my rental car's steering wheel. Step away from the vehicle, Mrs. Summers. I jump. A police car is behind me, lights off. They've been watching Derek's place. I'm just violating a restraining order, the officer finishes. Please step out of the car. They take me in. I spend the night in a cell, my one phone call wasted on Becca's voicemail. In the morning, my lawyer looks exhausted. They're dropping charges, she says. But Jennifer, you need help. Real help. I need to talk to Alex. No, you need psychiatric evaluation. The company requires it before considering your return. And frankly, after 2 vehicle incidents. One incident, I correct automatically. The second time I was just stalking your husband in violation of a restraining order. She closes her briefcase. Take the evaluation, Jen, before you lose more than just your marriage. The next week, Techdyne makes their announcement. I watch the live stream from my therapist's recommended safe distance. We're proud to announce Alex Summers as head of our new gaming division. Our CEO beams. Along with our new creative director Jade Martinez. The camera pans to them standing together. Professional but close. His hand brushes hers as they wave. I close the laptop but can't escape it. My phone floods with notifications. Alex Summers, from targeted husband to tech leader. Gaming community rallies around survivor of domestic violence. Pixel Princess and Gamer Survivor, a love story born from trauma. I block every gaming and tech site I can find, but it doesn't matter. Alex's success is everywhere. Their success is everywhere. The mandatory psychiatric evaluation is humiliating. Tell me about the car incident, Dr. Warner says, her pen hovering over her notepad. Which one? I try to joke. She doesn't smile. Let's start with why you felt threatened by your husband's success. I want to deny it, but I'm tired. So tired. He was supposed to be the stable one, I whisper. The quiet IT guy who supported my career. Not this person everyone loves more than me. More than you love yourself? She asks quietly. Before I can answer, my phone buzzes. Another news notification. Techdyne Gaming Division launches with record investment. Alex Summers and Jade Martinez lead industry revolution. Turn it off, Dr. Warner suggests, but I'm already reading. The partnership between Summers and Martinez extends beyond professional bounds, with sources suggesting the two have found personal happiness in the wake of Summers' traumatic marriage. I throw my phone. Actually throw it. It cracks against Dr. Warner's wall. Jennifer, she says calmly, pressing her panic button, let's talk about these reactions. But I'm already up, already moving. I drive to Techdyne, ignoring the restraining order, ignoring everything except the need to confront them. Security tries to stop me in the lobby, but I know the back entrance. 5 years as senior management taught me all the shortcuts. I find them in the new gaming division office. They're recording something, Alex at his desk, Jade perched nearby, both wearing matching Techdyne gaming hoodies. They look like a corporate power couple ad. Really? I say from the doorway. Her? Alex hits a button, probably ending the recording. Security's on their way, Jen. Good, let them come. Let everyone see how you replaced me with some gaming princess the minute I had one bad day. One bad day? Jade stands up. And I hate how protective she looks. You tried to kill him. I tried to scare him, there's a difference. Yeah, Alex says quietly. The difference is I jumped fast enough. His words hit me like a physical blow. In his eyes I see it all. The fear, the trauma, the realization that his wife valued control over his life. I made you, I whisper. You were nothing before me. No, Jen, I was someone before you, I just forgot it for a while. He takes Jade's hand. Thank you for reminding me what I'm worth. Security arrives, but it's too late. The damage is done. Their stream was live the whole time, my meltdown broadcast to thousands. The chat explodes. This is crazy. Someone save Alex Fur. Jade protecting our boy? Get help, Karen. I don't resist when security escorts me out. Don't fight when they hand me over to the police. Don't argue when my lawyer says words like psychiatric hold and mandatory treatment. Because finally, watching the clip of my meltdown go viral, I see what everyone else sees. Not a successful woman wronged, but a broken person who couldn't handle losing control. Your phone call, the officer says at the station. I called Becca. I saw the stream, she says. How bad? 3 million views and climbing. Alex and Jade are trending. They're getting married, Jen. What? He proposed after you left. Live on stream. Said, life's too short to wait when you find someone who celebrates your light instead of trying to dim it. I sink to the floor of my cell, still holding the phone. I really messed up, didn't I? Yeah, Becca says softly. But you know what? For the first time, you're actually admitting it. Maybe that's a start. The psychiatric hold lasts 3 days. I watch through the facility's communal TV as my life unravels in headlines. Tech executive undergoes psychiatric evaluation after streaming meltdown. Alex Summers and Jade Martinez, gaming's new power couple. Techdine issues statement, zero tolerance for workplace violence. My lawyer visits with divorce papers. He's being generous with the settlement, she says. No charges pressed if you agree to continued treatment. I sign without reading. What's left to fight for? The facility's therapist, Dr. Martinez, no relation to Jade thankfully, helps me understand things I've been avoiding. How my need for control masked deep insecurity. How I turned Alex's success into a personal attack. How I became the villain in my own story. Your homework, she says during our final session, is to watch their engagement stream. All of it, not as his ex-wife, but as someone learning from their mistakes. It's the hardest assignment I've ever done. Alex and Jade sit in their Techdine studio, looking professionally polished yet genuine. They tell their story, how they connected over shared experiences with toxic relationships, how gaming became their therapy, how they learned to trust again. When the incident happened, Alex says carefully, Jade was the first person to reach out. Not with pity, but with understanding. Gaming saved me from my own toxic past, Jade adds. I wanted to show Alex it could save him too. Then Alex turns to her, live in front of 500,000 viewers. You didn't just save me, you showed me what real partnership looks like. He gets down on one knee, so let's make it official. Both in game and in life? The chat explodes. Jade cries. I close my laptop. When I return to Techdine, it's to clear out my office. HR's terms are clear, resignation or termination. They've already replaced my nameplate with Emily Summers, no relation, the universe's idea of a joke. Becca helps me pack. You know what's ironic, she says, wrapping my awards in paper. You were so worried about Alex's gaming obsession, but his streams about surviving toxic relationships are helping people. He's actually changing lives. While I'm becoming a case study in how not to handle success, I mutter. Hey, at least you're trending. Crazy ex-wife isn't exactly the hashtag I was aiming for. She pauses, holding my Executive of the Year trophy. You know, there's a whole Reddit community of people learning from your mistakes. They're calling it the Jennifer Summers wake-up call, when you realize you're the toxic one in the relationship. Great, I'm a cautionary tale. Or maybe, she suggests, you could be a redemption story. That night, I watch more of Alex and Jade's content. Not to stalk or obsess, but to understand. They're good together. Their chemistry, natural and supportive. Their gaming content is actually educational. Strategy, teamwork, communication. Everything I dismissed as childish now looks like leadership training. My phone buzzes. A message from Alex, the first since the restraining order. Jade and I are doing a stream about healing and accountability. There's a spot for you, if you're ready to talk. Really talk. Below, he's linked information for my therapist to review. Everything professionally handled, boundaries clearly set. I start typing how dare you, but delete it. Start typing I don't need your pity, but delete that too. Finally, I write, I need time to work on myself first, but thank you. And, congratulations. His response is simple, that's the most honest thing you've said in years. 6 months later, I'm sitting in my therapist's office watching Alex and Jade's wedding stream. Not because I'm obsessing, but because Dr. Warner thinks it's important for my recovery to process significant events with healthy boundaries. The ceremony is beautiful, broadcast live to millions. Their vows include gaming references I finally understand after months of actual therapy and gaming research. The chat is filled with heart emojis and power couple comments. How do you feel? Dr. Warner asks. Like I'm watching someone else's story. I answer honestly. One where I was the tutorial boss they had to beat to level up. She smiles at my gaming reference. That's progress. It is. I'm not the same person who tried to run over her husband. That Jennifer Summers is gone, replaced by someone who's learning to measure success differently. My new job at a small software company isn't as prestigious as Techdyne, but it's honest work. My new apartment isn't luxury, but it's mine. I even game now. Actually game, not just dismiss it. Nothing competitive, just single-player stories about redemption and growth. It helps, oddly enough. After their honeymoon, Alex messages me. We're doing a special stream about transformation. Not to rehash the past, but to show people can change. Jade and I think your perspective could help others. No pressure, but the offer stands. This time, I don't delete my response. Maybe. Let me run it by my treatment team. His reply includes a smiley emoji, the first one he's sent me in over a year. The stream happens 3 weeks later. Everything carefully structured, mediators present, boundaries clear. I tell my story. The real story, not the justifications I used to hide behind. I thought success meant control, I explained to the viewers. I couldn't handle someone I saw as mine becoming more successful in ways I couldn't control. The chat, surprisingly, isn't all hate. Character development IRL, main villain redemption arc, takes guts to admit this stuff. Jade, who I once saw as an enemy, offers the kindest words. Growth starts when we stop seeing others' success as our failure. After the stream, Alex and I have our first real conversation in a year. No lawyers, no drama, just truth. I'm sorry, I say simply. I know, he replies. That's why we wanted you on the stream. Real change deserves recognition. You and Jade, you're good together. Better than we ever were. Because we game together? He teases. Because you grow together. I correct. I only knew how to hold people back. He nods. New. Past tense. That's progress. They leave for their new gaming house in LA next week. Techdyne Gaming is expanding, becoming its own entity. Their success story will probably be a Netflix documentary someday. Me, I'm learning to play single-player games. No competition, no rankings, no need to be the best. Just stories about characters who mess up, face consequences, and sometimes, if they work hard enough, find redemption. Last night, I streamed for the first time. Just me, playing Journey, talking about starting over. Only 50 viewers, but they weren't there to watch a car crash. They were there to watch someone learn to walk again. GG, I typed in Alex and Jade's chat after their wedding stream. GG, they replied. Good game. I suppose sometimes you have to lose it all to finally learn how to play.